Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about the movie Moonfall. It's currently on HBO Max, starring Halle Berry and forget his name, something Wilson. The same guy that was playing Orm in Aquaman. Anyway, let's just get into it. Spoilers! Okay. Yeah, this movie was all over the place. I don't know what they were thinking with this, but I mean, yeah, special effects were kind of wonky. You know, the plot was ridiculous. You know, the acting was okay, but other than that, this movie was a mess. You know, if I had to give it a rating, it would be a 5. A 5 is what I'd give this movie. We got the moon. We started 2011 with Halle and them and 2 other astronauts. They in space doing a spacewalk, and this black goo swarm came by, jacked up their shuttle, and landed itself on the moon and started drilling a hole. So of course NASA covered it up. Don't want to believe them that there was some alien entity out there. They gave it this metallic sound, even though there's no sound in space. And yeah, so he is now disgraced. Patrick Wilson, that's his name. Patrick Wilson is now a disgraced astronaut because first he was a hero for landing the shuttle after such a crazy thing happened. And now because of his story about what happened, he's been dismissed. Halle Berry was knocked out unconscious at the time, so she didn't see it, so she couldn't back him up. So now she's running the NASA space program. And now here it is, 10 years later, his family is estranged. She's running the stuff, and now the moon is suddenly going out of whack. So we got this other dude that's breaking into different schools, getting information about orbits, and he finds out that the moon is moving. The other guy was the dude that played Jon Snow's best friend, Sam, on Game of Thrones. Yeah, him. So he didn't need to be in the movie at all. Just a waste of time. Not even funny. Yeah, so they're trying to, he goes and talks to the Patrick Wilson character, and Halle Berry's dealing with her husband. They have people all over the place. Her husband is estranged from her because they divorced, and he in the military, a general or something, and they got a son, and they worried about, they arguing with each other, but by the end of it all, he believed her that she can save the moon and all this other stuff, so he done pulled a gun on everybody in the mountain stronghold, that they was about to shoot nukes at the moon to try to stop it from smashing into the planet. To which his son and Patrick Wilson's son and this other caretaker was on their way to the mountain for protection. Glad they didn't ever make it because, yeah, the mountain got crushed. People in the mountain got crushed, so they would have been dead. Glad they didn't get there. Meanwhile, we got this storyline with the kids, and they should have been on their way, but they didn't stop to look at the shuttle takeoff. They didn't stop to deal with all this gravity fluctuations and dealing with saving people and all this stuff. I'm like, why? Why are we dealing with this right now? It's ridiculous. Then we got Patrick Wilson's wife, who's now married to this other dude, Michael Pena, who's got 2 daughters, along with a grown son, who I could care less about him being angsty because his father was out of it and depressed. It was like, what is happening right now? Then they installed them like the first 30 minutes of the movie, and then we don't see them again to the end, damn near, after Michael Pena then died, and now basically Patrick got his family back. What? I don't understand what's happening there. This movie was dumb. They didn't explain the AI. It was an artificial intelligence. Apparently, our ancestors seeded the planet Earth, and this moon they were sending out these moons to colonize other planets, but these other evil AI turned on them, and that's what was destroying them in the first place. And it was been hunting down all these rogue moons that they had sent out to try to destroy any remnants of them in the first place. It made no sense. The good AI inside the moon started to help them once they finally got in there. We don't get any writings. We get a basic backstory from some AI program that's pretending to be different people in their mind, trying to explain the situation to them. It made 0 sense. We don't get any explanation about how it was made. I mean, we get to see a little flashback scene from the AI talking, but it was like, what? Couldn't we have had like something else? Like, that was the most interesting part of the whole thing, and that's the part y'all really flashed over, dealing with the moon crashing down and sending down rocks from itself and the gravity messing up on the earth. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Oh my God, this movie. Oh my God. Like I said, the acting was decent, but everything else was shit. This movie, oh my God. Okay, that's all I got to say about Moonfall. You want to check it out just to pass the time, play it in the background, knock yourself out. It's worth that at least. But don't try to sit down and try to be super serious about this movie, because it's not even worth it. I will see you guys for another movie, another time. In the meantime, have a great day.